This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Hey guys, MasquedBlonde here, and I bet you're probably wondering why I'm all the way back to the beginning of this game. Well, that is not a lovely story. Let me just brief you really quickly as I run through this yet again. I'm going to try to be as pleasant as I possibly can be about this. I'm having a really bad day.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able.
Normally I don't talk through cutscenes or dialogue or anything like that, but since I've heard this particular piece of dialogue 3 or 4 times, I think you'll be, understanding if I choose to ramble through it. See, here's the deal. Okay, I did about 2 hours worth of gameplay. OBS decided that
they're all here.
It didn't want to record it. Now, has anyone used OBS before? Okay, thank you for shutting the fuck up. Okay, let's start over.
1, 6, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5, 1.
Okay, let's start that over. So, I bet you guys are all wondering why I am all the way back here. Okay, so anybody that has ever used OBS knows that OBS, being a free software, comes with its share of problems.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee.
Okay,
due to exceptional
like I
circumstances,
said before,
radio and
normally I
television in
don't
this
talk
area
during
has been brought
dialogue
under
and all
control.
that crap, but I've heard the same dialogue and stuff 3 times. I am done with it. Okay, so here's the problem with OBS. Sometimes, for absolutely no freaking reason, OBS doesn't feel that it should, record audio, or in some cases record video, or even record anything. You won't have changed the settings, you haven't updated, or you have updated, you've done nothing wrong. You've done everything you're supposed to do. You've kept everything updated, including the OBS program, and yet, for absolutely no conceivable reason, it decides, after a particularly great round of gameplay, not to record it. So then you find yourself having to start over and go through the same crap that you've already gone through. And while we're on the subject of crap, let me just send a shout out to the Chinese room, the people that made this game. Hold on, after this cutscene.
I'm trying to do my job.
Let's watch
You
this
two
for the
will be the
1000th
only staff
time.
on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
So anyway, as I was saying, here's a little fun message to the Chinese room. Okay, two things. One, for the most part, I do enjoy this game. I think it's a pretty cool game. I think it's a pretty cool, clever concept. And for the most part, I like it. In fact, the gameplay footage that I recorded, I tried to record, was actually quite good. I had a lot of fun. We discovered a lot of cool things. Fortunately, OBS screwed me over, but I've already had my OBS rant. Let's get on to Chinese room. Okay, Chinese room, two things. Okay, one, that stupid little mouse feature you have, you know, the one where you have to treat your mouse like a dial on the radio and you're trying to get a frequency. Yeah, that thing is glitchy as fuck. I have spent 10 minutes, I'm not kidding, 10 minutes trying to get the right frequency to trigger a cutscene. Okay? Don't ever use that type of gameplay in any other game you make ever again. Ever. I'm not looking forward to having to repeat all that annoying mouse-centered, whatever you freaking call that frequency thing. I'm not looking forward to having to do all that again. Okay? Just have a freaking cutscene. Okay? Just have a cutscene. Have me look at something, have me touch something, and trigger the cutscene. The little mouse thing is annoying as hell, and I'm trying not to swear, but it's really hard because I really had a terrible day.
Who's that? Hello?
Let me tell you
If you can
something.
hear this, you need
I
to shut
rarely
down the
have any
optical
time
array.
to
It's
play
using the
games.
observatory as a conduit
So when
to
I
reach us
have
and
a
started
really
spreading
great
its range
gaming
beyond the
session,
valley. Kate,
I'd like
you
to
can't
preserve
afford to
it
let it
for
do
my
that.
channel. I don't care if
It's
there's only
getting
5 people watching.
I'm going to call Clive back and I'm going
I
to
just
force him
have
to order the
fun.
strike.
I have fun playing. I have
Can't see
fun
what other
sharing
choice we
it.
have. God knows
But
I can
this
hear
type
you.
of BS really can ruin my day. Really can ruin my day. Yes, I know. First world problems. But I don't care. It's annoying. Now, second thing, the Chinese room. The second part of my rant to you. The second thing that you are doing that is driving me crazy. Okay. The frickin' long-ass loading times. What's the deal? Like, seriously. And by the way, the game I'm playing right now, graphics look pretty good. Pretty good. I have a decent computer. Not a great computer. It was great when I bought it, but it's several years old now. I've updated my graphics cards and everything, but, you know, the graphics look good, but I know that when I edit the footage, they're not going to look as good. Don't know why, don't know what the deal is with that. I'm not a tech-savvy type person. It's just something that annoys me. Because I know people really like good-looking graphics, and unfortunately, you're not able to see what I can see. So, that sucks. But this little thing I'm talking about, you see this little mouse feature? Where you have to move your mouse just like they're doing it so you can tune it in to the little frequency. Is really annoying. Half the time it doesn't frickin' work. And the other half of the time it takes for frickin' ever. It clearly didn't work that time. I did everything it told me to do. It still didn't work. Not to mention I have this heavy frickin' cord on my mouse. I don't have a cordless mouse. I I've had problems with cordless mouses in the past. But I have this freaking heavy cord on my mouse. So it automatically, if I just, look, I'm not even touching my mouse. See what it does? It just automatically moves it over to the side. So I have to deal with that. In addition to these stupid, precise, freaking, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. I hate it. I hate it. Look, he still didn't respond to it. He still didn't respond to it. So now I've got to back up and try to get the frequency again. This is annoying. This is not fun. It's not an enjoyable challenge. It's just annoying. Like, again, I'm trying to, like, I usually am pretty positive with my games, with my gameplays. But this is really ticking me off. I've never gotten this freaking spot. Like this particular, whatever the cutscene that's supposed to be over here is, I've never gotten it because I can never get the frequency right. It's so annoying. We're not gonna go in the pub. There's nothing in the pub. There's like nothing there. Some of these houses you can go into. Let me try to remember which one. Certain ones have certain radios. Well, I mean, I've already got the codes for the radios, so fuck it. Hopefully I don't have to trigger the radios, but damn. Again, I apologize for my language. It's a lot. Like, I've sworn before, but I usually try to keep it kind of down. But it's kind of hard. Oh, here, yeah, this one. Okay. I've actually recorded another video where I tried to start over, and I was so angry. I was still so angry about what happened that I wound up just cursing nonstop the entire time. The entire time, just screaming into my headset about how angry I was that I got screwed. And how sick I was of this happening to me over and over again. You know, I have a lot of gameplay sessions where I think, oh God. Oh yeah, if you pick up the phones, you get this stupid frequency. All they do is prattle off a bunch of numbers. You click on the radios, you click on the TVs. It's the same thing, a bunch of numbers. Sometimes it's the same numbers, but in the same building, it'll be a bunch of different numbers. You'll go in another building, and then you get numbers from the previous building. It's just random. It's weird and silly, and I don't really get. I guess it's gonna come in later. I've already written all this crap down. It's just, I'm sorry. I can't. I hope you don't have to like trigger anything by listening to the whole freaking thing, because I can't do it. That served no purpose. That served no purpose in doing that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm in a foul mood, and I hope that you're entertained by me ranting, because quite honestly, you're gonna get a lot of that.
Hello?
Oh shit, cutscene.
Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children. And I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. And then we came back down. Just be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
Okay, I mean, honestly, these things are so long. I could seriously go to the bathroom and back. Like, it's just okay. Anyway, they're not awful. They're actually very well acted. Like I said, I'm just in a bad mood.
1-8-2-5.
Yeah, so let me just break it down to you because I don't know, like I'm gonna try to keep this video short, especially since I'm in such a foul mood and I have to like go through everything. Yeah, so basically what's happening is the scientists up at the observatory keep building these radio towers, which may possibly be causing people to become sick. In any event, it's causing people to start hemorrhaging and I guess eventually die. It's not too clear. In any case, it started with birds dropping dead. Like people were finding tons of birds just dead in the ground, and it was becoming such a problem they couldn't keep up with it, and you know, animals would be getting sick and stuff like that. And then eventually people did, and suddenly the whole town went under quarantine. I'm sorry, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just so mad. Anyway, so the whole town, as you can see, everyone's got their stuff packed. The whole town went under quarantine. There was talk about nuking the entire town. They wouldn't let anyone leave. So some people were planning to escape, and that's about all that I discovered. I think they were trying to sell it as some sort of flu going around, but it's obviously not the flu. Don't get me wrong, the flu can kill ya, but not in a first world country. Oh good, I get to do this again.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Go away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's traveling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off.
No, Sam, stop it. You weedy little shit.
It's mine.
Give me the can. I need it. Grow up!
Fuck. Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Alright. Anyway, some of these buildings have interiors and you can go inside them, but some of these buildings have interiors but you can't go inside them. So I don't know if, yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a cutscene there later or what. But I'm trying to keep this video really short. One, because I'm having a crappy day, and I know y'all just don't want to sit there and listen to me scream and rant into my headpiece for like 30 minutes, and two, I just want to get this up, so at least I have something up, so you can see something that happened. All right, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you what's going on in this church, because apparently it's not a church. I'm sorry. It's like some sort of community building. I don't know. I think this is all supposed to be taking place in England or Britain. I think this is all supposed to be taking place in Britain. You can't close the fucking door? Okay, fuck you. If it was in the United States, we'd call this place a community center. I don't think this opens. Oh, it does open. Crazy. Okay. So, here's the main thing, though. So, you see all this stuff is packed. Supplies are packed.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
Okay, so basically it was like I was saying, people are disappearing, people are getting sick, people are, like, it's just chaos, nobody knows what's going on, and, yeah, so there was a ton more interesting cutscenes and stuff, like I said, the video that I was going to put up, I, you know, looked at a ton of stuff and read tons of things that added to the story, but I guess we'll have to save that for next time because today I'm just not in the mood. And oh yeah, this is interesting. It's like I guess a soccer goal. I don't know sports. I don't pay attention to that stuff. And frisbees. I've noticed a ton of frisbees on people's roofs. Roofs. I said roofs. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, and I keep seeing symbols everywhere. Everywhere. I guess Steven's running around painting property, but anyway, when we come back, I'll try to show you some of this stuff. Again, I'm sorry, I'm in a terrible mood today. Maybe I'll redo this video, maybe I won't even post it, but I just wanted to get something up so you can at least see something. Like if you enjoyed this game and you wanted to see something, next time I'll be in a much better mood. Hopefully you found my rant and ravings entertaining. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Please take pity on me and give me a like. I've had a really crappy day, and I will try to do better my next video. I'll see you guys next video. Ciao.